Good morning, 2nd of March. Just left the state park, Sweetwater State campsite. It was a nice evening, nice fire, a little sip of whiskey. Sleep was maybe a little rough, got a little cold. I was too lazy to crawl into the sleeping bag. I just stayed in the liner. So I started packing up about 6:30, and some guy's dog come running up into my campsite, barking his head off. It's very dark at 6:30. Woke up the whole campsite, I'm sure, and he was too stupid to come and get it. Then off to the shower house for the morning constitution, and there was gigantic poop grenades in both toilets, so we're off to a rough start. So we hit the highway at 7:30. It's a beautiful Georgia morning up in the hills, and we're gonna go north and slightly east, and maybe get back up in the mountains, do a little bit of interstate here, see what we can see. So inevitably it's going to get colder, but I could see today it's going to be getting close to the 30s again, like yesterday, I'll bet. Really pretty here. Wonderful highways, nice crisp clean buildings. If we want to see the twisty stuff, I guess we're gonna have to get on those obscure small back roads. That's what we'll do. I'm slightly heading home. Gorgeous girlfriend has to go back to work, so it would be good if I could get there before the weekend and take over puppy duty. Anyway, let's see what we get into today. Google Maps has just welcomed me to North Carolina. So that might be it for Georgia, unless I slip in there again. I'm not sure how the lines of borders work up in these mountains. But I'll tell you, it's quite beautiful. Nice little groomed towns, beautiful pine forests, and some deciduous, with the leaves still popping out. Probably hickory and stuff like that. It's 6 degrees. Mind you, it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning yet. It's I would say it's cooler up in these mountains, so maybe we're not gonna get the hot weather like we had yesterday in Chattanooga. And this area was, I noticed, called the Chattanooga National Forest. I drove through. I'm not sure if I'm still in it, but there's so much to see. I highly recommend it. I mean, if you're into beautiful scenery like this, at this time of year, there's no need to drive down to Florida and places like that. There's lots to see here. And it's the off season, so things could be a little cheaper. I just stopped at a McDonald's, get a bacon and egg cheese McMuffin with a hash brown and another coffee. I gotta tell you, the manners in the South are just impeccable. Everything's please and thank you and hold the door and bless you, have a blessed day. And I know I probably sound really funny to them, but kind of a unique sounding Valley hillbilly and a Southern hillbilly land, but really warm feeling from the people. And it is gorgeous up here. If you're an RVer and you're not like really keen on the groomed carpet lawn RV parks of Florida in the winter, and you don't want the intense crazy heat, come to Georgia, come to North Carolina, South Carolina. Do an RV winter here. I tell you, it's a beautiful place. The mountains are just incredible. Now check this out. More car porn. GMC in a Chevy truck, a short box. I get the feeling we're gonna see a lot more of this. Just about anywhere in the States, but the southern ones are particularly rich with old cars. Some kind of a Chevelle there. More trucks back there. El Camino. El Camino 307. Ugh. Not our favorite small block Chevy, but they work. Mercury Capri. This, don't know. This is an old Ford product, Mercury. Here we go. AMC Ambassador wagon, a Woody. Pretty cool. I don't want to trespass here too much. Somebody's house. Look at that beauty. Super rare. Somewhere in mostly the USA, someone's looking for parts for this. One of these. Look at the size of that. We had a Ford Falcon wagon when I was a kid in the 70s. Kind of a mid-size, almost small Ford, but it was a V8. Smaller than that. And yeah, you could hang out the back with some pillows. No seatbelt laws. Good free times. Okay, on we go to Franklin. Good Lord, I just made it up the road about 1,000 feet, and here we are again. Ooh, it's got GMC rally rims on it. Corvette style rims. That looks good, except for the lowered thing. Nice straight truck. Got some rust going on. And then we have, is that an Oldsmobile Starfire? I think so. Didn't get much of a shot of that. That's about it. Old Bronco there. There she be. All right, let's see how far we make it now. Yes, it is, but without you guys. Nantahala National Forest, North Carolina. Here we are on top. I'm going to start going down soon. North Carolina and beyond. Absolutely stunning. Good morning. Hey, buddy. Looking good. Oh, and here's your cousin. Little 4 mile side step just beside the I guess the highway. Gotta watch out, I'm talking with measurements. When I came out of McDonald's, I was having a walking chat with a local old boy, and I was saying how warm it was down at the Sweetwater campsite in Chattanooga. It was darn near 30 degrees, I said, and he's like, oh yeah, that's... He probably thought for Canadian that was pretty warm in Fahrenheit, but I was talking Celsius. I just thought of that this morning. Oh my Lord. Jewelry and museum. The picture perfect mountain town of Franklin, North Carolina. This was just a random setting I put into Google Maps to get north and slightly east. These towns are gorgeous. They really got it going on. Antiques Mall. I'm gonna have a little walk here. Antiques Mall. Wow, look at that old motorcycle. Motorized bike. This bike, bit of a glare. Metal toys. Crates. I wish this was open. 2 levels of antiques and unique items. Sunday at 11. Of course. Bad timing again, Cactus. Bad timing again. It is just full of really pristine antiques. I'd be in here for hours. Pee Wee Herman bicycle. What's this? What's this device? Some sort of burner. The Franklin Press and the Highlands Maconian, 1946, just after the war. Somebody made that a Woody. Wow. Scottish Tartans Museum. So we're back in Appalachia here. It's just as well that it's not open, because I would be wasting so much time. I do want to go to a rock and antique store though. I mean, I have time, but I don't have time to stand here and wait for something to open. Okay, Franklin. Other antiques. Antique and estate jewelry. Antique jewelry. Okay, Franklin. I could live here. Perhaps one day we will do a winter down in these parts when Gord's girlfriend retires. She just got her dream job over a year ago, so she's got no plans of retiring. So it'll be a while before we can do this. But we could always take a springtime vacation. Take a nice drive. Okay. Let's figure out where we're going next.
Thing to sustain you, and we need to be in Canaan's land. There is much more, church. I find it in Numbers.
No, there's not. Praise the Lord. It's like a whole strip of highway here, antiques and stuff. And old cars. I'm gonna have to go into the shop and check it out. I don't think I'll go storming in with my GoPro though. I don't want to offend anybody. Old signs. No shortage of this old stuff down here. Lots of antiques. An old jigging van, old hippie van. 1974 or back to 68, 69 Ford van. Cool. All right, I'm gonna switch off here. We'll have a peek. It was very vast inside, just absolutely huge. Tons of stuff. Puts most Canadian antique stores to shame, and this is just one of thousands and thousands of them in the States. Incredible. On we go. Didn't make it far again. Jaguar. Many Jaguars. And Chevys. A whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know what town this is. The Google Maps lady just announced that we're back in Tennessee. Not sure how this all works. I think we're headed for West Virginia. Maybe today, we'll see. But it's just endless up and down mountains here, full of forest. Beautiful. Old Tennessee store, 1892. Cool. Rolling pasture lands of Tennessee. Wow. Greeneville or Greensville? G'day. Greeneville or Greensville, Tennessee. 1780, what an old church. I'm gonna keep this on and do a big old walkthrough. Greene County Courthouse. Now, the courthouses are always the most grand things in these towns. They must do a brisk business. That's a big old bank there. Huge. This street's getting a big old redo. Still rocking a theater here, Capitol Theater. Magnificent. General John H. Morgan. The Thunderbolt of the Confederacy. Hello. Okay, so Greeneville Federal Bank, another big bank. The big banks did a brisk business here. Boom. All right. Get across here. Wait for the sheriff to come across. All the lights were green, but the hands were up. I didn't want to jaywalk in front of the sheriff. Big old Methodist church. Wow, what a monster. This is part of it too. Stunning old towns. Crazy architecture. Look at the old box office. That's so cool. They are really good at preserving all their old stuff. This is going to be nice. General Morgan Inn. Old hotel. And a conference center. Amazing. And we're back at the church. And there's more banks than what I've shown you. There's banks everywhere. It must have been a big old banking town to the area. All right, back in the caravan. Miss Google says, welcome to Virginia. Perhaps just briefly, I thought I was going to West Virginia. Maybe I still am. But this may be the end of a video here. So we'll sign off. It's almost 3 o'clock. I'm gonna blast through and get to Beckley, West Virginia, Beckley, West Virginia. So I'm just passing through here, and we'll see you in the next one. West Virginia. Cactus out.